So we're still talking about commodities. Now, the federal government's rice farming and milling program appears to be gaining traction as more farmers migrate into the hinterland to tap into the opportunity. Well, Channel's television business producer, Temple Ashaju, sat down with the rice producer, Biodun Onolaja, who talks about the challenges and his experience of the government's interventions.
By profession, I'm a builder, but the way the economy is going, the country, when I started construction, blah, 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 I used to do government jobs. They used to delay payments. We used to depend on budgets. And as I'm getting older, so I have passion for agriculture. And I look at the whole scenario that it's better for me to go for rice, because rice take a lot of money from our forests. We spend 365 billion in a year to import rice from other countries. And this product, this species we are doing is Faro 44. It takes 3 months like maize and tomatoes to harvest. And where we are inside the lower Niger River Basin in Kogi State, where there is a functionable dam, surface irrigation. We do 3 cycles in a year. So that makes me go for venture into rice production and processing.
Talk to us about your farm size, what you produce, and the challenges that you currently experience.
We have 1,000 hectares of land, but right now we are just on 200. We started from Taraba. The flood of 2012 and Boko Haram affected us. So we just moved to Kogi State through the former Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Dr. Adeshina. So we started in 2014. They gave us 1,000 hectares of land, uncleared land inside the river basin, where we bought our bulldozer. We are clearing the land. We are on 200 hectares now. And the challenges we are facing there, we don't have problem about water, but the bots, when we first started, bots, they like rice a lot. So we have that problem, but we are able to conquer it through using, we call it bot carrying net. It's a magnetic net that catches them when they come to the farm.
And this has been so helpful in terms of...
Yeah. Right now, we are also a miller now. We mill our rice. We call it open rice that we are seeing now.
And what are the sizes of the bags that you produce?
We have 1 kg, 5 kg, 10 kg, 25 kg, 50 kg bags. So we want to make sure that at least everybody can afford to buy it. Whether poor or rich people can afford to buy our rice.
How do you destone your rice?
We have the stoner that picks off the stones from it. Our machines, they are from Japan. We call them Satake and Kubota. It runs 2 metric tons per hour. Now we are trying to go for a bigger machine, like I told the minister now, that we need a bigger machine, which he promised us to give us. The Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Ado.
We know that access to finance is a key challenge to rice farmers, agricultural practitioners, basically in Nigeria. How are you bridging this gap?
Yeah, that has been a problem for us. Even when we started, I had to sell my house in Lagos to get to where we are today. Because, the banking system in Nigeria, they don't like us at all. They are not agricultural friendly at all. They want... In fact, when I approached UBA, they told us if you are into oil and gas or supplies of iron rod or cement, they will take it up. But agri, they don't want to go. So we have that challenges all the way around. But through the help of God and my family and I have some shareholders in my company now that we all put money together, we are able to get there today. Also, to let you know, 2 years ago, Bill Gates Foundation came in support of what they gave us grant. Through that grant, we were able to get to where we are on the milling machines. From there, last year, August, the CBN, they are doing a product called Anchor Border Program, which they invited us. So right now, we're empowering 1,177 farmers now for this dry season. But we are going for 3 seasons. By wet season, our target is by end December, we should be able to empower 5,000 people to see agri as a business.
One of the critical challenge in the issue of rice farming in Nigeria is storage facility. How are you addressing this?
What we are trying to do on that, in the farm right now, we have a warehouse where we put, but we are going to have a regional distributors, major sub-distributors, So they are the one to provide those warehouses for our networking outside our state.
So in terms of interventions as regards storage, what are your expectations from the federal government and from the regulatory agencies in the country?
The intervention we are expecting from them is, like you rightly said there, is for them to support us, subsidize, which they have been doing. You know, the equipments we've been having in the farm, they've been doing subsidizing us, but they can do more through Bank of Agri and Industry. Federal government can put money there to reactivate them, so they can be in a good position to be able to support us in terms of equipment and warehousing.
So let's talk a little bit about patronage. What has been patronage like?
Distribution right now is just within Lagos, Ogun, our Kogi and Abuja, because we're in Kogi Central. That's our network. But as soon as we were able to get the NAFDAC number out, we should be able to call other distributors throughout the whole country to come down and start business with us. I must tell you, fantastic. December, we were able to sell about 4 trailers as we just started. People, they buy our rice, they give us as a gift for people for Christmas, something, especially the 1 kg, 5 kg. It's really moving, we're pushing. And by the time we are fully in operation, I don't think we can meet the demand of our people.
When you say by the time you're fully operational, what do you imply?
Yes, right now we are waiting for NAFDAC number for those our bigger, maybe you can see at the back, the 10, 25, 50 kg there, which I think with that one we should be in full operation. Per hectare, we are getting 40 to 50 metric tons per hectare now on the farm. And under this anchor we are doing now, with the help of the federal government and the drive the CBN is giving us, we should be able to get up to 60, 70 metric tons per hour, per hectare. And we have 200 hectares on our farm, but we call it Agro scheme, where we give them all the inputs. They will be on their own farms. They will not do buyback from them after they harvest.
There are plans to revamp the Abuja Commodities Exchange. A couple of privatized commodities exchanges are also available right now. How effective do you see this COMEX being to rice millers, rice producers like you?
Yes, it's going to help us to challenge out all our products. When we have those on, and also to stabilize the market. You know, when we have the commodity market like we used to have in the 60s, 70s, they were the ones to dictate the price of your goods, and which everybody must follow. We call it prevailing prices, which they will need to give us. So based on that, there will be stability in market. When it's sugar, you know how much. When it's tomato, you know how much. When it is rice, you know how much it goes for.
Second half of the year promises to be quite interesting for local rice producers. But Business Morning continues after now. Stay with us.